Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention. A kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling scene. Then should the warlike Harry, like himself, assume the port of Mars, and at his heels, leashed in like hounds, should famine, sword, and fire crouch for employment. But pardon gentles all. And let us, ciphers to this great account, on your imaginary forces work. Suppose, within the girdle of these walls, are now confined two mighty monarchies. Piece out our imperfections with your thoughts. Into 1,000 parts, divide one man, and make imaginary puissance. Think, when we talk of horses, that you see them, printing their proud hooves in the receiving earth. For 'tis your thoughts that now must deck our kings, carry them here and there, jumping o'er times, turning the accomplishment of many years into an hourglass.
Where is my gracious Lord of Canterbury?
Not here in presence.
Send for him, good uncle.
Shall we call in the French ambassador, my liege?
Not yet, my cousin. We would be resolved before we hear him of some things of weight that task our thoughts concerning us in France.
Here comes his grace.
God and his angels guard your sacred throne.
And make you long become it.
My learned lord, we pray you to proceed and justly and religiously unfold why the law Salic that they have in France, or should not, bar us in our claim.
My lord.
Yet take good heed how you impawn our person, how you awake our sleeping sword of war. We charge you in the name of God, take heed. For never two such kingdoms did contend without much fall of blood, whose guiltless drops are every one a woe, a sore complaint against him whose wrongs gives edge unto the swords that make such waste in brief mortality. Under this conjuration speak, my lord.
Then hear me, gracious sovereign, and you peers that owe yourselves your lives and services to this imperial throne. There is no bar to make against your highness' claim to France, but this. Interim salicum muleris ni succitant.
No woman shall succeed in Saliclad.
Howbeit, the kings of France unto this day do hold in right the title of the female, and yet they would hold up this Salic law to bar your highness' claim.
My liege.
May I, with right and conscience, make this claim?
The sin upon my head, dread sovereign. For in the book of Numbers it is writ, when the man dies, let the inheritance descend unto the daughter. Gracious sovereign, stand for your own. Unwind your bloody flag. Look back into your mighty ancestors. Go, my dread lord, to your great-grandsire's tomb, from whom you claim, invoke his warlike spirit. And your great-uncles, Edward, the Black Prince, who on the French ground played a tragedy, making defeat on the full power of France.
Your brother kings and monarchs of the earth do all expect that you should rouse yourself, as did the former lions of your blood.
They know your grace hath cause, and means, and might.
Aye.
So hath your highness. Never king of England had nobles richer, or more loyal subjects, whose hearts have left their bodies here in England, and lie pavilioned in the fields of France.
Oh, let their bodies follow, my dear liege, with blood, and sword and fire to win your right. In aid whereof we of the spiritual table raise your highness such a mighty sum as never at one time the clergy yet brought in to any of your ancestors.
Call in the messengers sent from the Dauphin. Now are we well resolved, and by God's help, and yours, the noble sinews of our power, France being ours, we'll bend it to our awe or break it all to pieces. Now are we well prepared to know the pleasure of our fair cousin Dauphin, for we hear your greeting is from him, not from the king.
Your Highness lately sending into France did claim some certain dukedoms in the right of your great predecessor, King Edward III. Aye. In answer of which claim, the prince, our master, says that you savor too much of your youth and bids you be advised. There's naught in France that can be with a nimble galliard one. He therefore sends you, meter for your spirit, this ton of treasure. And in lieu of this, desires you let the dukedoms that you claim hear no more of you. This the Dauphin speaks.
What treasure, uncle?
Tennis balls, my liege.
We are glad the Dauphin is so pleasant with us. His present and your pains we thank you for. When we have matched our rackets to these balls, we will in France, by God's grace, player set shall strike his father's crown into the hazard, and tell the Dauphin, I will keep my state, be like a king, and show my sail of greatness when I do rouse me in my throne of France. Tell the pleasant prince, this mock of his hath turned his balls to gunstones, and his soul shall stand sore charged for the wasteful vengeance that shall fly with them. For many 1,000 widows shall this his mock out of their dear husbands, mock mothers from their sons, mock castles down. And some are yet ungotten and unborn that shall have cause to curse the Dauphin's scorn. So get your hands in peace, and tell the Dauphin his jest will savor but of shallow wit, when thousands weep more than did laugh at it. Fare you well.
This was a merry message.
We hope to make the sender blessed it. Therefore, my lords, omit no happy hour that may give furtherance to our expedition, for we have now no thought in us but France. Therefore, let our proportions for these wars be soon collected, and all things thought upon that may with reasonable swiftness add more feathers to our wings. For God before, we'll chide this Dauphin at his father's door.
Now all the youth of England are on fire, and silken dalliance in the wardrobe lies. Now thrive the armorers, and honor's thought reigns solely in the breast of every man. They sell the pasture now to buy the horse, following the mirror of all Christian kings with winged heels as English Mercuries. For now sits expectation in the air, and hides a sword from hilts unto the points, with crowns imperial, crowns and coronets promised to Harry and his followers.
Hail, hail, hail to the bride, hail to the bridegroom too. May many joys attend thee, and sorrows be their few. Cupid's darts were aimed full well, loudly rings the wedding bell.
Well met, Corporal Nym.
Good morrow, Lieutenant Bardolph.
Her ancient pistol and you